should be getting my last one now, and then we are ready to go. Yeah, I mean, it's low-key, this is more so in case Ryan wants to watch it back after, because I want to kind of explain my team, but not surprise trade. Yeah, so the main idea is, so Ryan's team is, it's very good in some ways and very bad in other ways. So I was basically just building to exploit how it's bad, right? And the good of it is, first of all, he has like 4 or 5 ground immunities. It's kind of insane. I mean, including like Levitate Wheezing, right? But he does have no normal resist or immunities, no dark resist or immunities. So I made a pretty big deal about trying to like bait in like, oh, I'm gonna run Mouse Hold, and yes, I am running Mouse Hold, but Mouse Hold isn't my match winner. My match winner is a combination of like, or no, sorry, he has 2 dark resists, which are Hitmonchan and Clefable. The big thing is he has no ghost resist, no ghost immunities, because Ditto doesn't count, right? So yeah, I basically baited in like him freaking out about Mouse Hold, so that he wouldn't burn his Terra on like a Terra Dark or something. So I have Choice Scarf, Rage Fist Annihilate, as well as Choice Specs Golden Go. And then yeah, the whole idea is those are like my hard hitters, and then Protein Meowscarada has really good coverage into his team. So between those 3, like, I basically long term can use Golden Go and Annihilate to wear down his team, maybe even get off a Memento or like a Encore or something, to let Meowscarada basically win the game. And then Mousehold is there just so he has to respect it, but like, really it's not going to be doing a whole lot. The big issue is he has Static Zapdos and Intimidate Gyarados, and both those are a threat, as well as genuinely Terra Steel Unaware Clefable does kind of stop it. But like, at the same time, he kind of has to bring it. Like, I can play on the fly, right? Like, if he doesn't bring it, like, okay, you know, if he doesn't bring it, like, he's just kind of fucked. I can just set up with Mousehold and win. But he pretty much has to bring it, and if he has to bring it, he can't bring as many of his other good Pokemon. So my prediction, what is my prediction? Because I was doing some self-scrims. My prediction is Clefable with Terra Steel, Bulky Zapdos, Dugtrio, like Hazard's Golem, Scarf Ditto, Setup Dragonite. That's what I think he's gonna bring. We'll see what he actually brings, but I feel pretty confident that in those 6, I mean, because realistically, like, let me look at his draft. What else could he even bring, right? Like, he could run a Sun team with Charizard and Venusaur, but I don't think it's too likely considering I have, like, Prankster, like, Rain Dance, and I could just end that. Hey, Castron. Let me know if, like, the audio's good and everything. And if it is, I'm gonna play some music. Use HT? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you're saying, like, hide the sets, so, like, the thing is, I change up my sets really, like, pretty radically every week. And like, normally I might, but, like, with the people in this draft, I trust them all enough where I'm, like, is Ryan really gonna stream snipe me? Like, no shot. Like, is Nacho gonna stream snipe me? Like, okay, let's be realistic here. Oh, you're talking about that. Okay, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, low-key, I probably should be doing that then. Yeah, they're just out in the open here. Yeah, you're right, actually. Well, thanks for letting me know before we fight, because now I'm definitely going to be doing that. Yeah, Ryan's not here yet. I mean, the main thing I was saying about Ryan's team is, yeah, like, he just doesn't have any answers to ghost types. Like, so I'm pretty... I don't know if I'll win. I have some really cheeky stuff. The big thing is Dragonite is really good. Even without Terra, like, it's really good. Because, like, it gets in, has heavy-duty boots, and you either have to break multi-scale and let it set up, or, like, how do you realistically stop it in a draft format like this? Like, I can't Encore into setup because Extreme Speed is faster. Like, It's really strong, it's really fast, and it's really bulky. So it's like, I am genuinely, like, I'm not going to say which one just yet, but one of my Pokemon is strictly only here as a Dragonite check. Like, if he doesn't bring Dragonite, this Pokemon is basically useless. But if he does bring Dragonite, I can send this in and it stops it from sweeping once, which is pretty big for me. Yeah, I have another check to Dragonite also, but that one was more like a generic thing. I mean, yeah, but like, well, what I'm saying is like, let's say I get a KO with again, I think my team's not showing. Like, I'll just say it now. I'm bringing Golden Go, right? Let's say like kill something with Golden Go. Let's say Zapdos, and then he brings that Dragonite. Now I'm like, well, do I stay in and break multi-scale, give him a free setup? Do I swap out to something like that might be able to Encore, might be able to like break it like Mousehole, but give him a free multi-scale and setup? Like, it's just tough. I wanted to bring Final Gambit Monkey. That's the other problem. This, like, so, don't get me wrong, I'm having a lot of fun with this draft. I would change almost nothing. I'm making Ditto like 10 points going forward. This is such a disgusting Pokemon to play around. It's like, oh, I can't click Close Combat on Annihilate ever, or Final Gambit for that matter, because he comes out and copies my Ghost type. It's disgusting. It really is. Like, I had to build my entire team with the idea that, like, hey, I can't have any Pokemon where if he copies me with Ditto, he just wins on the spot. Like, I couldn't bring, like, Swords Dance Iron Valiant. I couldn't bring, like, let's see what else is in my draft. I couldn't bring any real, like, setup sweepers is my point. I couldn't bring low kicks, right? Because he swaps in, he gets, like, a Choice Scarf U-turn off on me. Like, I'm in a bad spot then. Like, Kill Watchful hard counters itself, so I couldn't bring that. I couldn't bring Spidops, right? Because, like, if he just gets it in, like, let's say even it's, like, let's say he has in, like, his Golem versus my Spidops, right? He swaps out because he goes first, sends in Ditto, he copies me, and then I swap out to something else. Unless that new Pokemon can one-hit KO Spidops, he gets Webs Up guaranteed. And it's like, okay, well, am I gonna, like, start, like, bringing, like, am I gonna bring the Iron Treads, hope, like, knowing that, hey, he's probably gonna get Webs Up? Like, that's just a horrible thing to play against. Yeah, that, okay, yeah. I mean, Serperior I still think is, like, really good. I still am fine at 16. Ditto is going absolutely double digits. There's, like, no chance that'll ever happen again, because this is, like, horrible to play against. I'm just glad, because, yeah, Ryan only has 4 points left over, but, like, he's not sweating his ass off. You know what I mean? Like, okay, Dragonite Dugtrio is kind of sweating your ass off, but, like, he's not running, like, actually, he's running all 3 of the 15-pointers and 1 of the 14-pointers. Okay, he might be sweating his ass off. I think genuinely the Blastoise into Dragonite, he's going to start winning a lot more matches now. I wish he did it the week after me, though. No cap. Let's see. I haven't been looking at the chat. Has he said anything? Bro, it's exactly 4.5 hours. Where is he? Oh, God. But, yeah, I basically, like, had to build my entire team around it. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to show it now. But, like, at least a little bit of it. But, like, for example, I'm running four status moves. So if he comes in with Ditto, I get a free switch into Meowscarada, right? Because he can't hit me with Prankster moves. And then I get a free U-turn, or basically get a free U-turn off. Or like, Pneumonia. I'm running these moves. So initially, I was going to run Terra Ghost Terra Blast, because he doesn't copy my Terra type, and you just have like a raw Terra, like, just a raw special Terra move, but I'm like, I realized after a while, I'm like, yeah, Terra Ghost Terra Blast just kind of sucks. Mousehole just kind of sucks, unless you're running Pop Bomb. But, like, I'm giving it, like, notice how all these moves, like, they basically are just fodder for Annihilate to come in. Or, like, yeah, like that and that. Like, for, let's say it copies my Golden Go, like, he could click Shadow Ball, right? But if I go into a normal type, then he's in a bad spot. But if he clicks Make It Rain, Trick, or Memento into Golden Go and I stay in, then he's also in a bad spot. So, like, anytime he copies any of these with, what do you call it? With Ditto, I have a game plan. The big issue is in all my mocks that I was running, when he copied Meowscarada, I was in big trouble. And that's why I'm running a red card, what do you call it? Red card on this guy, right? Because, like, let's say he goes for, like, a U-turn or a triple axle, I just send him back to the Shadow Realm. If he goes for Flower Trick, it's rough, but at least I naturally resist it. I'm running Special Offensive on this. I don't know if that is the move, though. Like, if Ryan's not showing up, I might re-inject... Oh, he's arrived. Shit, never mind. I mean, I could ask for like 2 minutes. Let's see. Do I want to? I don't think I want this physically defensive, but let's see his team real quick. I mean, Zapdos, Gyarados, Venusaur. That's a good check into Venusaur. Good check into Special Weezing. Decent into Jolteon, I suppose. Yeah, it just dies to Dugtrio anyways. It just dies to Dragonite anyways. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it special. Gaming time? Yeah, it's gaming time. Yeah. It's gonna be a very tough match. Really, what it came down to in terms of the mocks is, what did it come down to? Now I'm trying to remember because I've been running mocks pretty much like a good chunk of the day. I can't lie to you guys, like against myself. What it really came down to is, do I have enough tools to deal with Unaware, Setup Clefable, and Dragon Dance Dragonite? Because those two end up being kind of like the last ones alive, and those two require different checks, and they check each other's like responses, right? So like, if I can get to the end of the match and have enough tools left for both of those, I think I can win pretty readily. If he can like wear me down and like get a big kill on say like Annihilate, and now it can't be used against Clefable, or he, let's say he kills Iron Treads, he can't be used against Clefable, then I'm in a bad spot. Like that's the thing. Iron Treads is really good in a Clefable because it can Iron Head on the new like without Terra, or Earthquake with Terra, or it could Volt Switch and like Scout for Terra. So it's like it really just kind of shuts down Clefable. Plus like Encore, plus like all the other moves, it's really good. Alright, you guys all go to Jason's stream. I'm gonna put music on in the back, some Kanto music. No Dragonite, what the fuck is this guy doing? Alright, there go all my mocks. Okay, I expected 3 of these. No, I didn't expect Gyarados, but that's probably Intimidate. Intimidate. Could be Moxie, it could be Rocky Helm Static Zapdos. I think you'd only have 1 counter for... No Golem, actually, that's kind of bad for me. But... what do I lead here is the question. I dropped Thunder Punch on you, didn't I? I did, yeah. I mean... yeah, dropping Thunder Punch is actually kind of bad here. I was running Triple Axle, but it's kind of like... I guess it's decent in Zapdos, but it's not great. I don't really have any way to deal with Weezing, unfortunately. I guess I could just whittle it down over time, but that's going to be tough. I think I do just lead with Staff Warriors here. And, like, let's see. I can U-turn out on a few of these Pokemon. It's just not a very good lead is the problem. It's not, but at the same time, I have pretty good momentum out of it. No, I need Anthracis. I can't let him copy with Ditto for free. That's the problem. Alright, so this... let me turn this down a little bit. Let me know if this is, like, good in terms of music. Yeah, this should be good. Hail Luna, what's this? Yeah, okay, perfect. He could Terra Steel, rip it here. Parting Shot is pretty free regardless. I feel like you don't stay in on a potential Toxic, or you go to Weezing, and either way... yep, withdrawal, perfect. What the Clef doing? Clef is doing its best. Also, make sure this music is on loop. It is sick. Yep, so Weezing comes in. So that is a way he has to block Toxic, which is pretty good for him. I didn't think he would bring this, but it makes sense, all things considered. This is... he can't really go for Toxic Spikes either, because I just absorb it. But yeah, what is my way to deal with this is the question, right? Like... I think I need a Shadow Ball and just eat the Flamethrower. Wait, fuck, I didn't see if this was a neutralizing guess. Okay, here's what we do. I didn't see if it's neutralizing guess. That was a big fuck up on my part. Let's see, it's gonna have like a fire move, electric move, poison move. This thing doesn't get any water moves. Let's check. I think I should be able to see if if neutralizing gas is up. So no, I don't think neutralizing gas is up. Which means he would probably switch out. He's not going to Ditto on a potential Earthquake. I think Volt is free here. Fuck, I really should have paid attention if this is neutralizing. I don't... It has to be neutralizing then, right? If he stays in? It has to be, truly. Let's hope it's not Willow. If it's Willow, I'm in a really bad spot. But... Woo! That's... Okay, that was a huge choke into a huge bailout. I need to figure out right now if this is neutralizing gas or not. Like, genuinely, I might have to skip back on my stream for, like, by, like, 20 seconds. It's not neutralizing. Yeah, I fucked up there. If I knew it wasn't neutralizing, I would have, if I knew it wasn't, wait, no, it is Levitate. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's, so it's Levitate, which makes sense. I have to switch out here, though. That's the problem. U-turn. Question is, what wants to eat a Willow here? I don't really think anything wants to eat a Willow. I'm trying to think. I mean, Strep, it just eats it, and then, yeah, I have to deal with Flamethrower, but I'm faster, and this is Choice Specs. Yeah, if I keep switching around like this, he's gonna get a lot of recovery back. So this is what I was talking about before. Where is his switch into Spec Shadow Ball? He doesn't have one. And this is how I force progress. Yeah, I got bailed out hard. Alright. This should be a lot of damage. And he shouldn't do a ton back. Yep. Damn, that was close. If that killed, that would have been nice. But that, I feel like that's a max roll, low-key. This dies, and what does he go into? He can't go into Ditto. I feel like Charizard comes out at that point. And I'm fine with that. Yeah, what I want to do is be really cheeky and swap into Annihilate and, like, eat the Flamethrower and then have a Rage Fist to, like, threaten him after. But if I get burnt, I'm in a really bad spot. And considering I dodged the Will-O-Wisp, like, my luck is already well spent. Like, if he got the burn, I couldn't be mad at this point. Yeah, so that's one down. I really did think he was going to bring Golem, so I'm glad I swapped. I was running heavy duty boots on Grafaiai at first to try and like play around that because I'd be pivoting in and out a lot, so I'm glad I swapped it to a red card. So one of the big issues with my team is I don't really have any answers to fire. Like my only fire resist is Veluza, right? Which isn't really a fire resist, it's made of paper. So Charizard is really good into my team. But I only have to deal with one Charizard, right? So I'm okay with sacking even like 2 Pokemon just to take Charizard down. Yep, Kinozard comes out. So Fire move's very obvious. I mean, I don't really have any switch-ins, but also if I swap, do I really want to burn my red card now though? I could go into him, hoping I don't get burned in Rock Slide. What else am I using this guy for? It is Defiant. I'm not really using him for a lot this match, because there's no Golem, there's no, I can't know what the other one I thought was going to come. But yeah, my point is I am very okay with using him like this, because I don't think I'm going to get a ton of use out of Annihilate. And also I need to build up the Rage Fist. So if I get burned here, I get burned, but Rock Slide is also kind of a weird move, so he might not expect it. I think he's going to go for a fire move, though. Substitute. Oh, if this is Substitute Belly Drum, I'm at... Wait. No, here's what we do. We U-turn back out to Anthracis, and then we Encore him into Belly Drum. And if he goes for just, like, a regular attack here, it's like... that's kind of tough, but like I am also specially defensive. Unless he's running just like substitute 3 attacks, which is kind of schizo, but like you know what, genuinely good for him if he runs that. But I really do think we're gonna see a belly. Yep, lads, you know what we call this one? Another brutal mogging in the books. Sorry, Sweaty. Neither of us can set up. You're running Ditto and I'm running Grafai. I feel like at this point you burned your Charizard. You just have to stay in. Like, because against Gay Alex, I did bluff. Yeah, I did bluff Encore when I didn't have it in the parting shot. So I feel like there's no world where you switch out there. And then now we parting shot. Wait, unironically, I think Mousehold wins right now. Maybe not, no. If he's running a Rocky Helmet, what do you call it? How long does Encore last? I gotta search this one up. How long does Encore last Pokemon? That's turn 1, turn 2. I have to rip a raw Pop Bomb here, I think. Because that's 2. Is there a world where I don't rip a raw Pop Bomb? Like, let's see. If I do it for the 3rd turn, his Salak Berry didn't activate because I think he did his EVs. I think I should outspeed at that point. Question is that something I want? Like, would a +1 really help me? Especially if he comes in with Gyarados right after and intimidates me. It's like, okay, like, I think I just, yeah. He withdraws, probably going into his Rocky Helmetmon. Which is fine. Mega Emolga Zapdos, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. If this is like static Rocky Helmet. Yeah. I mean, that's what I figured. That's why I wasn't like putting all my cards down on, like, what do you call it, Mousehold? Like I said, my main match winner is Meowscarada anyways. That being said, if this is max HP and max defense with Rocky Helmet, this is the chip I need for Meowscarada to now get the one-hit KO. That's gotta be max HP, max defense. Yeah, no reason to play any games with this. So it's like, if I triple Axel here, he doesn't have any switch-ins really. If I miss, that's gonna blow big time because I need 2 lands. By the way, I'm running protective pads here. Ryan doesn't know that. He's gonna be seething if I have to land 3 times. And I don't get static or any... Well, I mean, he would know because I'm not gonna take Rocky Helmet chip. But I ran protective pads specifically for that. One. Oh, Salak Berry now pops. Yeah, he mistimed his EVs. Which is kind of tough, but at the same time, it didn't matter. Wow, okay. So if he stayed... Wait. He's faster than me now. Substitute, Belly Drum, 2 attacks. We're gonna play Sucker Punch games now. Yeah, okay, he didn't even try and, like, Belly Drum or Suck on it. I said suck on it. No, I mean substitute on it. So that's 2 down. I think. Let's see. Yeah, Charizard's down. Thought I killed another one, didn't I? Weezing, right. Weezing's down. And then Zapdos took a lot of chip. Yeah, I U-turn out here. The question is, what do I U-turn into? I feel like it's an easy Golden Go at this point. Because he didn't Terra. What's coming out here? Like a Moonblast, maybe? Let's think about it. If I go out to this and he rips like a Fire Blast and kills me, what do I do? I use Sapphiroth to force Terra. Well, if there's no Dragonite, I don't... Do I even need a... I think I can just go Sapphiroth hard. Because this forces Terra. Yes, that's, oh, that's not Life Orb, really. Lefties, okay. So I could Iron Head. He's seen Volt Switch, hasn't he? I think, yeah, he has. Even if he Terra Steals on my Iron Head, I'm okay with that. Because, yeah, I'm not really using this for anything else, am I? I mean, Earthquake isn't a bad play either. I still get decent damage off it. I die, but then, like, I get decent damage. I don't think he's gonna Terra, though, is the thing. Because if he Terras... If he Terras, do I just lose? No, Annihilate. Can anything else Terra? Gyarados can. I feel like you don't Terra here. Yeah. Got the play right. Let's see if I got the flinch. Nope. That's fine, though. I got big damage. I can't complain. I'm glad I didn't Earthquake then, because this is really bulky. I feel like Shadow Ball's guaranteed. How fast are these things? I need to double check my speed tiers. Golden Go is max speed, base. It's base 84. Lavilla's base 60. Yeah, no. I'm going to this and ripping a Shadow Ball. This could also bait in, like, him burning a Terra Steel to try and get the kill. But it's also like, well, I'm going for Shadow Ball. Sorry, Sweaty. Yep. So he's saving his Terra for, what do you call it? Yeah, get the kill. I don't really mind trading, because again, literally the only point of Iron Trust is to deal with Dragonite. So, using it to take care of Clefable, I'm not really opposed to. But yeah, he probably didn't burn his Terra because Mousehold is dead, but... So this is the tricky spot he's in, right? Does he click Shadow Ball into one of my... in my normal type? Or does he go for another move? I feel like there's no world where you, Memento. Well, I can't really go into my normal type, can I? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 dead. So it's a 3v4. This really comes down to a predict. Does he Shadow Ball? Or does he go for one of the other 3 moves? And basically, do I stay in on a potential one of these other 3 moves? I feel like Shadow Ball is decent into my team, but Make It Rain is honestly a little better. Let's see, if I got it wrong, right? If he stays in, he Shadow Balls and kills me. I then go out to Grafaiai, get a parting shot off on something, and then Annihilate and the others can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna Shadow Ball, I'm calling it. Yeah, so he got me, which is a little tough, but again, it's like, well, you know, I made my play and I got it wrong, but you get some wrong, get some right. Do I want a Toxic on something? Loki, I think I do. Yeah, so he withdraws. I get a Toxic off. Can't miss because I'm a poison type. And because my Meowscarada's alive, I'm honestly good to stay in. Here's why I'm good to stay in. I'm going to stay in and Toxic again. If he goes for Roost, I Encore him. If he swaps out, I can Parting Shot. Yeah, he's probably going to sit there and think, like, what is Adam doing? But I want to stay in on his Roost. His Hurricane, okay. This dies next turn. Does anything want to take a Hurricane? No. But do I want to take a Hurricane? Also no. I think because I'm max HP, max special defense, I'm okay with taking the damage from a Hurricane. Because either he goes into Gyarados and eats a Toxic, Or he goes into Ditto, copies me, and then I have a free switch into Meowscarada. Yeah, I eat that up. Wait, fuck, my red card actually. That's kind of bad. Is that bad? Not really. I outspeed him with my last 2 Mons. Is this Intimidate or Moxie? Moxie, okay. And then I can... I feel like he's not going to stay in on this. I think this time I Parting Shot. He Terras. Terra Flying. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Terra Flying. He's -1. I think I have to sack Annihilate and use Meowscarada to win. Because, yeah, if I keep Meowscarada alive, he can't copy my... So I think I go Annihilate here. And I start ripping Choice Scarf Rock Slides. Because I haven't gotten hit yet. Yeah, Terra Blast, that's going to hurt a bit, but it's also like, he is -1, let's see. There is a world where I just Rage Fist here. I think that is this world. Also, do I want to... I can't Terra anything else. Yeah, because Mousehole did. I'm just going to Terra Ghost Rage Fist. Like, it's not crazy damage, but, like, damage is damage, and if he goes for, a Dragon Dance, maybe expecting to switch out, like, I kind of get his ass. Yeah. Good thing I didn't run Final Gambit. But, yeah, this will definitely hurt him, and then Meowscarada should be able to clean up. Actually, no, I think I need Grafaiai to clean up. Let's see. Big damage. Terra Blast. I might lose this, actually. Let's see. No, U-turn won't kill from that range. If I Sucker Punch... But, so here's the issue. The way I lose this is if I kill this, he comes in with Ditto, copies Meowscarada, and kills my last 2. How can I prevent that? If I Triple Axle, he then outspeeds with Scarf, goes for Triple Axle, and wins. If I U-turn, I don't kill. If I Flower Trick, he again goes for Triple Axle. If I Sucker Punch, I think if I Sucker Punch, I kill this. He then goes out into Ditto, copies me. I think he has to Flower Trick or U-turn. He doesn't Triple Axle, I don't think. I think he has to go for a Flower Trick or U-turn into my Grafaiai, and he doesn't know that I'm not running U-turn. Fuck! He got me. He got me bad. Wait, actually, no. Wait, actually, he just threw the game. Because now I U-turn. Now I U-turn for free. Get my kill. Don't have to worry about static. And, yeah, I think he thought that I was going to be, like, not protective pads, and I would eat the static and lose. If I U-turn out, he then goes into Gyarados. Well, then Parting Shot on. I think I live. No, I think it's still losing from here, actually. Yeah, I think I had to go for the Rock Slide flinch on Gyarados, unfortunately. Or I'd get the predict. I think if I got the predict right on Golden Go, I think I would have won. This is, yeah, it's looking like a loss. We'll try and fight back, but this is tough. Rage Twerk, yep. So let's see. If I can live with full health, it's full HP, right? Meowscarada. If Meowscarada, I need to whip out the damage calcs. If Meowscarada lives -1 Terra Blast, -1 Terra Flying, Terra Blast. Meowscarada, but my Meowscarada is running how many EVs of HP? I always run some EVs, 24. No, Terra Blast always kills. Maybe if I could take away his Choice Band, maybe. I think I hope he's running, like, I think I switch through his item and hope that's good enough. Or maybe I should have Toxic for... I think I would have lost, I would think I would have died to it anyways. I'll use Choice Scarf anyways. Wait, did I just throw there? Because if he was running Choice Scarf, I would have outsped. Well, that means he's running 4 attacks for sure. All of these attacks should kill besides U-turn. I have to go for one of these 3. If I'm Grass, I lose. If I'm Dark, I think if I Protein into Dark onto a Sucker Punch. No, I think it's a guaranteed loss at this point. Because, yeah, he has Choice Scarf. Wait, he's Choice Scarf. No, wait. We can still win this, unironically. I killed this. Here's the thing. Now he goes out to Ditto. What does he lock into? If he locks into Sucker Punch, I would damage him with Flower Trick. If he locks into another move, let's say he locks into, like, Triple Axle or Flower Trick, I go for a move on it, and then I Sucker Punch after. He can't lock into Sucker Punch because I Proteined into Dark. Question is, if he Flower Tricks, I Triple Axle and win. If he Triple Axles, I Flower Trick, then Sucker Punch and win. If he U-turns, I have to Triple Axle and Sucker Punch. If I Triple Axle into his Triple Axle, if I lose, if I Triple Axle into any other attack, I win. But I feel like he's going to go for Flower. Well, if he goes for Flower... It really comes down to this. If I can predict... What is he going to go for into this? Into regular Dark? I feel like you have to run Flower Trick. But he knows Flower Trick loses the other moves. Maybe he's hoping... But if I Flower Trick into him doing it, I have to call my shot. I think he's going to Flower Trick. If he Flower Tricks, I win. If he does anything besides Triple Axle, I win. If he Triple Axles, I lose. Okay. Okay. This won't kill. I'm running 8 HP EVs. Show me 3 hits. Show me 3 hits. No! I lost off that. Yeah, okay. Well, that's Mons, unfortunately, but, like, that... If I U-turned... I guess U-turning could have done it, but if I U-turn on his U-turn, I was in a bad spot. Yeah, you can't miss Flower Trick. I'll Sucker. Let's see how much this does. Oh, yeah. If I Suckered twice, I could have won. But if I Suckered twice, I could have won. But also, if I landed a single one of those Triple Axles, I won too. That's really tough. Fuck, man. I had that in the bag. Well, that's how it goes. I'm gonna watch